I will only do a Master Morpher. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's not a good idea. I got people duplicating them all day long.
Do you know what time it is? The last 48 hours have been really interesting for the Power Rangers Lightning Collection. A lot of us have heard the reports from Toku Topics and the Illuminati about the possible hiatus in 2024 for the entire line. But from those reports, a lot of people are asking, what about the Tommy Master Morpher? It leaked a couple of months ago, and we haven't heard anything about it since then, until maybe today. We finally may have heard a rumor about the Master Morpher, and I want to talk about it. So if you guys remember, a couple of months ago, I reported about the leak of the Master Morpher coming out for the Hasbro Lightning Collection. Now, we actually got confirmation of this from Jason David Frank himself. Before his passing, he had done an interview, and in this, there was audio of him talking about how Hasbro approached him to do a Tommy Morpher, and he said the only way he would do it if it was a Master Morpher, and it was his gift to the fans and how he wanted to give this to the fans, and Hasbro was going to do it. He had actually gone in and recorded lines for the Morpher, because the Lightning Collection Morphers typically have voice actors on them saying it's Morphin time, Tigers or whatever, but this one was actually going to be recorded by Jason David Frank himself. I actually had my video reposted by Aaron Shonecki confirming this. If you guys don't know who he is the Bat in the Sun creator, a very good best friend for Jason David Frank, but he was also working with him on Legend of the White Dragon, Jason David Frank's last film that will be released on Labor Day of this year. So he had actually confirmed in that post that, in fact, Jason David Frank did record lines for a Master Morpher, and that a Master Morpher was coming from the Lightning Collection, which was a pretty cool thing for me, but also for all of us, that we were going to get a Master Morpher. But we haven't heard anything since then. Well, today we got a tweet from Angry Collectors where he basically said that the Master Morpher was going to be revealed either during San Diego Comic-Con or right after, and that it was going to be a PulseCon exclusive, and that it was going to be $100. He actually made a mock-up of what he thought it would look like. I don't know about right there putting Jason David Frank's photo on the box. Is pretty bold, but you know, it's a pretty cool thing to see. It's kind of cool to see something more tangent about it, even though it's just a mock-up. This is absolutely not the official release or anything like that. It's just something that the Angry Collectors made on Twitter for us to kind of look at while he was explaining that it will be a PulseCon exclusive. That is the news. That is what we are hearing today. And that kind of comes in line of what I have heard, that it was going to be an exclusive of some sort. And it being a PulseCon exclusive makes more sense, where it's going to be more available to everyone for them to sell. And obviously, if you got a Pulse membership, that definitely helps things in making sure before it's sold out. Now, the $100 price tag is also in line with what their recent pricing have been. A lot of their stuff have been overpriced by about $10 or $15. The Morphers are usually around $60, $65. And then add that it is a special item as PulseCon exclusive. $100 makes sense. I think everybody's going to at least want to get one, or hopefully they will try to get one. I know a lot of people are going to try to get two as well. I'm thinking about possibly getting two. I definitely need one. The $100 is kind of steep for one item, but it's a Master Morpher, man. It's the first one they've ever made, and Jason David Frank basically signed off on them doing this for him because he worked on it himself. So I know a lot of people are going to want this. People are probably complaining about the price, but they're probably still going to pay for it. Some other things that we're hearing about San Diego Comic-Con is that the Omega Ranger 4-pack is going to be debuted during the Boom Studios panel for the Power Rangers comic. That they are going to talk about it, and that basically that it's going to be up for a PulseCon exclusive as well, or maybe possibly up for order. But we're hearing that the Omega Rangers will be debuted during that panel, possibly. We also know now that the Black Ranger Remastered, Zach himself, is going to be finally released during San Diego Comic-Con. It is not going to be a convention exclusive. They are actually going to be selling it early at the Entertainment Earth booth. But my understanding is that you're going to have a chance to order it as well on Wednesday night. So I'm getting the sense that they're going to have it in stock. Like, you can get a physical remastered Black Ranger at the Entertainment Earth booth, and that there might be limited stock for you to order or either pre-order. So guys, have your apps ready on Wednesday night, whether it be on Pulse or Entertainment Earth, because we might have a chance to get these actual in hand pretty soon, which would be pretty cool. So that's about the news that I've heard for the San Diego Comic-Con and about the Master Morpher. I definitely wanted to talk about, because I haven't heard anything in the last couple months since the leak came out, and I wanted to talk about it as well. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Do you guys want the Master Morpher? Are you okay with the $100 price point? Do you not care? Do you care? Is that too much? Are you still hoping it's coming out? Do you think these rumors are true, that it's going to be a PulseCon exclusive and that we're going to hear about it soon? I think it's still coming out. I think it's still coming out. I think it's going to be a PulseCon exclusive. I do not know if they're going to announce it during San Diego Comic-Con, or right after. I think we're going to hear something soon, but PulseCon being like a September, October event, we may not hear anything until possibly like mid-August or late August. So that's a possibility as well. I don't know if San Diego Comic-Con is the time we're going to hear it, but that's what the rumor is. But let me know in the comments what you guys think, and you guys know what time it is.
So, and I did talk to, between me and you, I talked to Hasbro. They wanted me to do some Morpher thing, some stupid White Ranger, 22 White Ranger Morpher thing. And I said, you know what, you guys, okay, you ready for me to make you another million? Are you ready? Because I make you guys millions, and I get shit from it, but you ready to make millions? I will only do a Master Morpher. Oh, yeah, that's a good idea. That's not a good idea. I got people duplicating them all day long. They're making them.
Yep.
Give people a Master Morpher. So I heard them rip up their other page with the White Ranger Morpher, the 22 White Ranger Morpher, that ripped that up, and that's between us though. But because I'm on an NDA, but we'll be doing
Right.
I'll be doing a Master Morpher, which makes sense. So there you go, Hasbro. There's another $1 million. So let Tommy Oliver's legacy rest in peace until you guys can get your stuff together and give the actors something that they should do.